Good morning guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. Right, so I am just literally about to cook first meal of the day, so I thought I would show you guys what I eat pretty much most days for breakfast. Yeah, this is pretty much a staple breakfast, and yeah, anyway, here it is. So, ingredients, what I use for breakfast, I've used like 200 grams of these egg whites from bulk powders, which are empty now. Also, there's 2 whole eggs in there. I've used a bit of salt and pepper. Then I'm gonna have some oats. I've just put the water in there ready. Oats So Easy, sweet cinnamon flavour from Lidl. And then I'm gonna add a bit of this nuts about way in there, about 30 grams of that. I'm also gonna top it off with some frozen fruits. I've just heated the pan up ready, used a bit of the Fry Light spray. Obviously, because you don't wanna be cooking with like, like vegetable oil and things like that that are gonna like add up the calories good. Like oils are quite good when you're bulking, like coconut oil and things like that. You can use coconut oil when you're cutting as well, but it is quite calorie dense. It's like very high in calories for what you get. So this is why I use the spray Fry Light stuff, because it's only like 1 calorie per spray or something. So and there it is, guys. Takes literally 5 minutes to make. Got the oats with some fruit, a little bit of nut butter, and then we got the egg whites as well. So it's pretty decent. And then I'm going to be drinking some of this water, and then maybe I'll have a black coffee. I don't know, but see you next clip. I also forgot to say that I actually tracked this all in my fitness pal. As you can see, it all in there, all easy to find. All right, so I'm on my way to the gym now. I've got some personal training first at 11. I've got literally 10 minutes. Yeah, so I have personal training first, then I'm going to be training some shoulders and some arms. I'm going to like try and probably record just like each exercise what I do, probably because I'm a little bit short for time today because I've got personal training and then work a little bit later on today at like 2 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is probably just record each exercise, do shoulders and then superset arms to kind of save myself a bit of time and cram in some more exercises. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I will see you in the gym. Alright, so welcome to this voiceover, guys. I thought I would just do a quick one. I only recorded the shoulder section of this workout just because I didn't have enough time to record the arms as well. I did train arms, but I just didn't have time to record it. But anyway, as you can see, first thing what I'm doing here is just warming up my shoulders with a resistance band. I always do this pretty much before every session in the gym, just to kind of work on my rotator cuffs to make sure that they're nice and strong, just to avoid any shoulder injuries. And then you can also see here I'm moving on to my first exercise, which is overhead press, just warming up on the bar. And then from there I did about 4 sets of about 5 reps. I could have been 5 sets, actually I can't actually remember, but yeah, it was 4 or 5 sets, aiming for 5 to 6 reps. So this is like my main compound exercise for the shoulder workout. I haven't done this like first exercise in ages because I do, like I said, normally do push days, but just on this particular day I did shoulders and arms just because my training schedule was kind of out of sync. Anyway, that is what I did first exercise. So second exercise, moving on, we went on to some side lateral raises using the cables. So I did a slightly different variation of doing these. So I started, as you can see, in this position to start with, about 10 to 12 reps, so facing the cables this way. I just speed this footage up a little bit, so just keeping nice control throughout, and then you just sort of spin round on the same arm and then you just sort of blast out as many reps as you can. So like, definitely try this one out. Actually, my delts were absolutely burning when I did this, and you can just see from another angle. So that's what I did for second exercise. That was about 3 sets, but that is like a superset, so you're getting like twice the amount of volume in on this exercise. Then on from there, I went on to the shoulder press machine, as you can see, and I sort of sit the other way around, lean forward a little bit, and this kind of mimics behind the neck press. Like, I really like doing this exercise. Like I said, I like doing it on a machine as well, so you can just like change the weight really easy. You don't have to kind of mess around. It's ideal when you're short for time. So that's what I did for exercise number 3. And then last exercise for shoulders, I was just finishing up on some face pulls just to hit those rear delts. Like really been focusing on rear delts lately. Really want to try and bring those up. I don't really for shoulders do any front delt that work that much. That kind of, your pressing takes care of that. So I try to focus more on my side delts and my rear delts. But anyway guys, that was the workout. If you like the video as well, make sure you please like smash that like button. And Alright, so it's the next day and I thought I would just take a little bit of time because I said last video that I would talk about my training split and macros and everything, so I'm just going to quickly run over that. Also, the things I do for YouTube videos, like it's freezing in this room. My mum and brother are in the house, so I can't really record the video in there, so can you see that? I'm like breathing fucking smoke. Freezing in here. So first I'll just start with my training split, what I'm going to be doing, which is a little bit different to be honest. You'll kind of find out why, but this is what I'm doing. I was doing the push-pull legs, which I really enjoy, but I just thought I would kind of switch things up a little bit. Still doing a push-pull leg kind of thing. Monday is going to be, I'm going to be training out of the week roughly about between 5 and 6 times a week, all depending really, but anyway, let's just get on with it. So Monday is going to be an upper body kind of power day. That is just to help with maintaining strength, obviously throughout my sort of diet, and just because I enjoy doing full upper body workouts. Also like great for burning calories because it's going to be using like, you know, compound lifts like overhead pressing, bench pressing, pull-ups, like weighted pull-ups and things like that. So that's going to be a good day. Then Tuesday is going to be a lower body day as well, so basically a leg day, like a big, probably quite a high volume leg day with almost heavy, just going all out on legs basically, and I'll explain why as well in a sec. Then Wednesday I'm going to take a rest day. Then Thursdays is going to be a push day, so I'm still keeping with the push days, so that is going to be more of a hypertrophy day, so a little bit more higher reps, between like 8 and 12 reps, maybe have a couple of heavy sets in there as well depending on how I'm feeling. But that's what I'm going to do. So push day, if you don't know, is going to be chest, shoulders and triceps. Then that was Thursday. Then Friday is going to be back day, like pull day, so that's going to be back and buys, hypertrophy again as well, so slightly more reps. Then on Saturdays I play football, so if you didn't know that, fun fact, so I have a football match, so I'll probably take a rest day off from the gym. And then Sunday is going to be more of a weak point day, so that will be like any day again, depending on if my legs are not aching too much from the football game. I'll hit some legs, probably not a full-on squatting session, maybe after football, maybe depending on how they feel really. Also maybe hitting like a bit of an arm, so it's just a weak point day, abs, sort of that kind of thing. And that is what I'm going to be doing. So Sunday, yeah, weak point day. Also, I just want to say with that kind of training split, it kind of allows me to hit my muscles twice a week pretty much, which is really good for natural bodybuilding because you want to get that frequency in there as well with that volume, so that's why I'm doing that. For cardio, I've not started any cardio yet, but my cardio will be just to start with 3 times a week, and I'm just going to see how that goes. It'll be 3 times a week. Low intensity cardio, like burning 350 calories. Normally my favorite way of doing cardio is just like an incline walk on a treadmill, just listening to some music and just bashing it out, to be honest. But however, I probably will include some HIIT training a bit further on into my diet, maybe just to switch things up, because HIIT training has some great benefits to it as well. To be honest, the only reason I'm kind of doing the low intensity to start with is because I like to keep most of my energy for lifting weights, because that's what I enjoy. So last point I want to just talk about are my macros. So because the key to I'm not just trying to aim to lose weight, I am trying to maintain as much muscle as possible and strength, and that is like the aim of the game. So macros are really important, and that's going to be how much carbohydrates I take a day, fat and protein. My macros are going to be 300 grams of carbs. Fat, I'm going to be about 60 to 65 grams, and my protein, I'm going to go with about 180 grams per day. Because I weigh 170 pounds, that's going to allow 180 grams of protein a day is more than enough protein. You want about 1 gram protein per pound body weight that you are, so that's going to be more than enough. My carbohydrates, I'm starting at 300 grams because roughly that is quite a good starting point normally for me. That's what I normally go with. There's no real necessary, like I don't really see the point of smashing the protein really high and then having low carbs, because they both have the same caloric values. I don't, especially at the start, there's no real need to like cut down your carbs massively. Like my carbs probably will reduce throughout this kind of cut. My fat, I've just gone for 65 grams, so I've got enough for like hormone balances and so forth basically. Also, I'm gonna say, like, these macros that I'm starting on, are they right? Are they like bang on? Only time will tell, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna have to like trial and error like normal. That is the only way you're gonna really figure out your macros, by tracking it in MyFitnessPal each day, hitting those figures, and then obviously seeing what the scales do. If I lose weight too fast, if I'm losing weight too fast, then what I will do is just up the carbs a little bit, or even maybe reduce the cardio, I don't know, but that's what we're going to be doing. Or saying vice versa, if I'm not losing weight at all and I'm kind of staying the same, then either the cardio is going to have to go up, do more cardio a week instead of 3 sessions, carbohydrates are going to have to come down, but I will just play about with it, keep you guys posted throughout this kind of cut anyway. And if anyone has any questions, just like pop them down below and I'll just reply either in the next video or just comment section, and I'll just like write. But that is it for now, I think. I don't want to be much longer because it is quite cold in this room and I look like a steam train. Hopefully all this like smoke and whatever I'm breathing out is not like air, is not coming out on this video, because it'll look shocking. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Also, like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next video. Thank you for watching, and I'm off.